We have a bit of a warning for you from our next guest. He says the songs he writes are inspired by real-life experiences, and he doesn't change any names to protect the innocent.
While he's working on the lyrics for his music, Tom Meyer spends a lot of his time with his Martin guitars, and we're going to hear some of the results today.
And Tom, you've been compared to Sting, Bruce Springsteen, Dan Fogelberg, and Bob Dylan. Who is the real Tom Myers?
Well, I like to say the real Tom Myers is none of those people. I'm an original.
And not nearly as rich.
Exactly. But my voice has been compared to Sting, for example, and my guitar playing to Bruce Springsteen's acoustic. But I think I have an original sound, and especially on my 12-string, which I'm going to play a little bit later here, I have my own special tuning that I use. As far as I know, I'm the originator of that tuning, and the only one who uses it.
The musicians watching must watch closely.
Yes. So, yeah. And
you've been working on a new album recently?
Yeah, well, I have a CD out right now. It's called Midnight Rain. It has 10 songs on it that I wrote recently, and I'm also working on another album and have many of the songs completed, but not all.
Okay, so you talk about your songs, and this is interesting that you write so much about life experiences and include names, and people are always talking about writing or performing what they know. You've really taken that to heart.
Well, I think if you want to consider yourself an artist, you really have to write your lyrics from your personal experiences and your life's lessons, and put the music that's in your heart and soul along with that, and that's what makes music. And so I always make sure that every song that I write that I have something personal to input.
You had told Matt and I that the song that you're performing today, Hey Dow, is one of an inspiration that you have from someone very dear to you.
Well, my father used to work out of town a lot, and when he'd come back after being gone for a couple of weeks, on Friday night, he'd come in the house and look at my mother and say, "Hey, Dow, get your glad rags on. We're going out on the town." And that's where I got that from.
This is called Hey Dow.
Hey Dow.
Okay, so we'd love to hear the song. Okay.
Hey Dow, put your glad rags on. Hey Dow, put your glad rags on. 'Cause tonight we're gonna light up this town. Hey Dow, put your glad rags on. Don't you know that I gotta get out of this town? Gotta find a brand new place to play. Hey Dow, you know that I'll be back this way someday. So hey Dow, put your glad rags on. Well, I'm headed for the Windy City for a couple of days. Then I'm off for the Sunset Strip, Atlanta to LA. If I play my cards right, I'll wind up in Monterey. So hey Dow, put your glad rags on. Hey Dow, put your glad rags on. Thank you.